Hello everyone, Xolaani here. Today I'm going to show you the deck that I use to hit masters this season, which, surprise surprise, is not Muscle Dragon. It is this deck here. It's similar to Muscle Dragon in playstyle, but the execution is a bit different. This is a Nocturne Gwen Xolaani deck, which basically revolves around making Xolaani big via hallowed units. Then double the attack damage with Curse of the Tomb, which is basically like Might on Muscle Dragon, right? It's exactly the same thing, right? Horns of the Dragon with Might and Xolaani with Curse of the Tomb can do pretty much the same, or similar damage. Xolaani can actually do a bit more because Hallowed actually buff her attack a little more. But yeah, let's go through the deck. So basically, first we have Fading Memories. Because we run Nocturne, we need something to easily proc Nightfall. And not only Nocturne, but also several other Nightfall units as well, like Stygian Onlooker and Moonlit Glenkeeper. Fireth is just a great combo with Mass Mother. You basically play Fireth on 3, then you Mass Mother her. You basically get pretty much peak Timeline's power. You get a huge unit with keywords, and you also have the weapon left over because Mass Mother already ate Fireth, right? You get the extra weapon to use on pretty much anything else. And more or less every single weapon Fireth can generate are pretty good with the deck. Overwhelm on Gwen, something on Nocturne, I don't know, Quick Attack, anything really. Or Scout Gwen also wins the game immediately. Next we have Stygian Onlooker. A solid 1-drop can do 4 damage if not blocked. Even without the Nightfall buff, this is still a respectable 1-drop. You can just play this to combat other 1-drops like Fleet Feather Trackers and so on. Also, even without Nightfall proc, it is a Nightfall unit, so it will level up Nocturne when attacking. Next, we have Treasure Seeker. I'll leave this for later. Next, we have Treasure Seeker, which is a solid 1-drop in general. And late game, you can also summon 2 units with 1 card because, well, you get 2 bodies for Nocturne to use the level 2 effect with. Also, when you have nothing else for Mass Mother to eat, you can just make a Sandstone Charger and Mass Mother this. You get like a 7-4. Okay, next up we have Glimpse Beyond, which is like a staple in Shadow Owl's deck. You get like you get to deny a target and draw 2 and such. But Mass Mother is so good with the deck, it can eat a bunch of things really. Fireth I've already explained. Sandstone Charger I've already explained, but you can also eat pretty much anything else. Eating Phantom Butler would basically give you more Hallowed, because this is Hallowed, right? It dies, and Mass Mother copies a keyword. So when Mass Mother dies, that's also another Hallowed. You can also Mass Mother later in the game, you can Mass Mother the sapling for the Challenger, or you can just Mass Mother the 4/3 you have from Darkened Bloodletter, the Darkened Thrall. So there's a bunch of targets in the deck, including Xolaani herself. And with that, I think I should explain Xolaani next. Darkened Bloodletter is on top of being a super efficient weapon, a 1 mana 1/0 that generates a fodder when whatever is equipping this dies, which is like a super Shadow Owl thing, right? You make your own unit die. Like Mass Mother, you can kill that unit manually. The Xolaani is of course a 7/7, provided you have no Hallowed buff. When Xolaani attacks into something and you Curse of the Tomb the target, you deal double damage, which is like Muscle Dragon, right? 7 damage twice, basically 14 damage raw. And Xolaani is gonna do more because Hallowed is gonna buff her attack. Like for example, a 10 attack Xolaani with Curse of the Tomb, you basically do raw 20 damage to the face. Minus the whatever blocker health they have, of course. And yeah, Darkened Thrall can equip a bunch of weapons, including whatever you get from Fireth or Darkened Bloodletter itself, and be eaten by Mass Mother to get even bigger bodies. Next up, we have Phantom Butler, yeah. Phantom Butler is next. This is a Hallowed unit which synergizes with Gwen, and a Fearsome unit which synergizes with Nocturne. Curse of the Tomb is next, which is basically the idea behind this deck in the first place. This is like Might for Muscle Dragon, so yeah. Only 2 copies because it's been nerfed. Initially this was a 3-off, but yeah, it's no longer a 3-off because the cost is like a little more expensive now. Merciless Hunter is like a smaller Nocturne. A handy unit in general, it can remove a bunch of things, including Seraphine to pretty much everything below like 5 mana. And with Hallowed unit, even 5+ health or like a bunch of things really. Even Aatrox would die to this, right? With a few Hallowed deaths. Moonlit Glenkeeper is meant to be a 4th copy of Merciless Hunter, which, yeah, I want to run 4 Merciless Hunter, so I include this. It's similar, not exactly the same, but in execution it basically does the same thing. Also, this is 2 bodies for Nocturne later on when he gets to level 2. Quicksand, because I freaking hate it's real. Or any elusives in general, or Overwhelm, or whatever, it gets rid of keywords, alright? or it's a -4, or a -1 to 2 units, which is handy for like fearsome units in general. We're a fearsome deck. Next up we have Strike Up the Band, which summons 2 Ghastly Band, which once again is a 2 bodies for 1 card. And also stack up our Hallowed real quick, which is the same as Open Fire. Open Fire also helps stack our Hallowed, but this also generates an ephemeral unit every single round, which is kinda good with Mullet Gunkeeper. We can buff units. And the constant generation of units also helps with Mass Mother later on when you have nothing else to eat. Oh yeah, also a fodder for Xolaani to eat when you want to play her as a unit. You need to kill something, right? Next up, we have Gwen, which is a good unit in general. Like this deals decent burn, also heals our unit. It's a quick attacker which synergizes with Challenger. I mean, vulnerables, like with Nocturne or Merciless. And with weapons around, like overone weapon, the fish, or the scout weapon, you basically like almost insta win the game if when it's not immediately killed. Next up, we have Nocturne, because we are a Nocturne deck. A bunch of fearsomes in the deck, we flick Nocturne, play a bunch of units, reduce attack to Oblivion, attack with the entire board. Noteworthy that his spell is a burn, so if you need any leftover damage and such, yeah. Next would be Right of Negation because Deny, and Vengeance because if something gets too big, you just remove it. We have the option, so we should. Now a bit about Curse of the Tomb. This is meant to be used at double damage, yes, but this also obliterates the target unit. So basically you can remove weapons this way, or get rid of dangerous last breath unit. Or annoying last breath unit, so to speak. Yeah. And yeah, this card also predicts. It does a bunch of things for 3 mana. It's still worth it. Trust me. Alright? Now the gameplay will be right after this. So yeah, enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Seeing you next season. COVID แบบ delivery Maybe Nocturne isn't a good keep, but no, none of those. I don't think any of those guys, except maybe like Vi, can do anything to Fearsome. Think แบบออนไลน์ Okay, I'm gonna EQ this ASAP. If that thing dares to prank my Xolaani, I'm gonna be real pissed. It's real. Okay. Within my threshold. More like no skill. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm gonna set up an Open Fire. There goes my second fire. Okay, this one is a little more, I don't know, ping proof. Interesting. It does give me a very interesting option. Harpoon, refrain. Harpoon. Isn't this completely winning? Yeah, go Nocturne. Sigam. I guess, I mean, they can possibly ping this down, I guess. But I kind of like the entire hand. Ooh. Is it Pike? Why do that if it's not Pike? Okay, I expect one Pike. Rek'Sai. It's gonna run head first into this, right? Fire looks to be the best play here. I don't think I want to go too tall. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's big! Oh, that's big! No more pike! Order? In case I have a bone skewer. Xolaani is the absolute best play here. Immune to pike and such. Just keep suffocating them, and we should be okay. What is it? Yep, I expected a pike. This is within expectation. Now, there is one situation where this could go really badly. And that would be if they have a second pike. In that case, I cannot win. Otherwise, this is completely winning, not a single lose sequence. Go ahead. Okay, it can never be a second pike. It's over. It's literally over. 3 Hallowed Death. We're gonna make that 4. 11 to the face. This is always lethal. Scalped. We can play it. We can play this. There we go. Oh yeah! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's playable. We missed like 4 damage, but that's fine.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
I will make a simple misplay. Rangers resolve, right? Fortune. That is fine. I can glimpse, but there's no good reason to. Jenny dies, that's fine. There we go. Opalin Fire should... Okay, now this is interesting. Opalin Fire should still win the game though. So, who you wanna kill? You are aware that that is repeatable, right? Mm-hmm. Not a great matchup. I try my best, but I don't have high hope. Harley? Okay. Make it rain. They pass, I pass, by the way. Okay. Oh, oddly. That's fine though. I think we do a full block. Despite this being value negative, we prevent the more important thing from happening. Okay. They are forced to use one warning shot, which could be used to proc Xolaani. Can I safely assume there's no Make It Rain? Okay, there is a Make It Rain. I'll pass. Oh dear. My cards are pretty good. What if they Xolaani me? There's only one Vengeance in my deck, right? So they cannot take it. But still, Xolaani, right? And it could be done on round 5. Like, it's not out of the world. I don't like this at all. How on Luger for no reason. I'll pretend to have a bad hand. Okay. There's a Xolaani I kill. That's the long and short of it. Oh boy. They got Mass Mother. They have a freeze? Oh, they got my quicksand. Okay. Okay, that's 2 of my cards gone. I do have another Gwen. It's not as a Xolaani, alright. It's inevitable, I'm no longer gonna... Okay, what the fuck? Holy shit, okay. Almost forgot why I hate this. This reminded me. Yeah, I almost forgot why I hate this deck so much. They are playing with my hand, basically. Alright. I still have Vengeance ready. Next round, I mean, we don't need to Vengeance immediately. Xolaani, alright. I mean, I'm not stupid. Nice curve to the tome. If they have a second Xolaani, it's over. We cannot win. And if they got Mighty Knight too, I'm just gonna give up immediately. Like, there's no beating this person. Alright. Alright. So no Xolaani, good to know. Only way they would win now would be if they burn me to death immediately. Or have a freeze card, I guess. There's a Rhythm Negate in my hand, but I don't think it would ever be useful. I don't know, Flames? Upland Fire, I guess? What? I'm ready. What do you have? Okay. GG's. So yeah, first season mastering not with Muscle Dragon, but with my favorite champ, Nocturne.